people that commute in the Mid-Willamette Valley, and one of the most common commutes is for people that live in Albany and work in Salem. Now this can also be vice versa as well. Hey, I'm Tyler Thomas with eXp Realty, and I'm a realtor here in the Mid-Willamette Valley. I lived here pretty much my entire life, growing up in Philomath, and I love to help people on their journey to becoming a homeowner in our great area. The total drive time of this is typically around 30 to 40 minutes depending on the traffic. I-5 is what we're going to take to drive this, and along the way there's a fair amount of different exits to other cities that we'll also talk about. We're also going to talk about some of the key attractions along this drive, so if you're visiting, this will kind of show you a few things that you could do along this stretch of I-5. We're on Pacific Boulevard right now in Albany, and we're currently heading towards the exit that's going to take us onto I-5. Let's go ahead and get started to see what this commute would look like. Exit 235. This is a way to get over to Millersburg. It'll also take you back towards the airport, which is in that general area of where we just got onto Exit 238. This will take you over to Jefferson and Scio. If you keep following it, it'll pretty much take you out anywhere east and southeast of Salem. You can take a left here under the overpass, and it'll take you to the north side of Millersburg, and it'll also take you to the Love's Travel Shop. This on-ramp is probably one of the easiest ways also for the other smaller towns in this general area to reach I-5. Exit 243. It'll show Ankeny Hill. Now taking this will get you back towards Jefferson. Crossing the highway to the left here, it'll take you over to Ankeny Hill boarding for dogs, which I've used actually multiple times, and they're always great. There's also a nice wildlife refuge, nature center, and the Ankeny Hill Vineyard. On the right here, you can see the St. Innocent Winery. It's a pretty popular winery in the area, and I've heard a lot about their tasting room. So if you're looking to check out a good winery in the area, go ahead and check this place out. right is the Willamette Valley Vineyards. This is probably the most popular and well-known wineries in the state, and definitely in the Salem area. Their estate tasting room is very popular. They've got a nice patio, a huge courtyard, and a 65-foot lookout tower. Here on the right side, you can see the sign for Enchanted Forest. It's a theme park based upon several different storybooks, and is definitely a favorite place of many people to take their families to. There's different child and adult rides, gift shops, restaurants, and different themed areas throughout the whole park. I went here a lot growing up in the area, and I definitely need to get my kids here more. This is exit 246. This will be for getting over to Turner and for even further out, Aumsville. You're able to turn left under the overpass and get to the many areas in the outer rim of South Salem. This is exit 249, and this will take you towards Commercial Street, where it takes you a straight shot to downtown Salem. So if you need to get to South Salem or any other streets in that area, this will be a good exit to take. Exit 252, and this will take you towards Kubler Boulevard. The new landmark in the area is the Costco I just went in, and like I said, this gets you access to Kubler, and it goes right along South Salem, so then you can get onto Commercial or Liberty Road. Going right at the light will get you over to Southeast and the eastern part of town, and you can eventually get onto Lancaster. Exit 253. This one receives a lot of people driving through it. It just takes you over to Detroit Lake and Bend, also Aumsville, Staten to the right. Going left, you'll be going over to the middle of the city, heading towards downtown, the hospital, and also Willamette University. So at least from this part of town, if you're looking to get anywhere east of Salem, also heading towards Central Oregon, this is the exit you're going to be taking. At this point, we're kind of in the middle of town. Right here we have exit 256, and this is the exit I'll be taking. Right here I'll be getting onto Market Street. There's another main road in town where you can get onto, and it takes you to downtown area if you're going left. You can also turn right and get on the Lancaster. Going to the north and south is pretty much where a lot of the shopping in this area is. So that's it. Hope you found this driving tour helpful in understanding what the commute between Salem and Albany might look like. I know a lot of people that make this commute every day, and it typically isn't that bad. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment or send me a message. I'll be glad to help however I can. Again, I'm Tyler Thomas at eXp Realty. If you're looking to live in Salem, Eugene, and everywhere in between, I'm your guy. I'll be glad to be your local resource for all our real estate needs.